Have you ever wondered what it would be like to give up everything, all the money, the parties, the fancy clothes, for a completely different kind of life? Well, that's exactly what one of the most beloved figures in history did. This is the incredible story of Saint Francis of Assisi. Let's rewind to the late 12th century in the bustling town of Assisi, Italy. A young man named Francesco Bernardone, or Francis as we know him, was living the good life. His father was a wealthy cloth merchant, so Francis had everything a young man could want. He was popular, charismatic, and known for his love of lavish parties and fine clothes. He dreamed of becoming a noble knight, of glory and adventure on the battlefield. He got his chance when war broke out between Assisi and a rival city. Francis eagerly joined the fight, picturing himself a hero. But reality was harsh. He was captured and spent a year as a prisoner of war. This experience, combined with the serious illness that followed, started to change him. The world of parties and prestige began to feel empty. He started spending more time alone, praying and searching for a deeper meaning to his life. One day, while praying in the dilapidated chapel of San Damiano, he heard a voice from the crucifix. It said, "Francis, go and rebuild my house, which, as you see, is falling into ruin." At first, Francis took this literally. He sold some of his father's expensive cloth to buy materials and started repairing the little church with his own hands. As you can imagine, his father was furious. He saw his son's actions as madness and a total waste. The conflict between them grew until Francis made a dramatic public choice. In the town square, he stripped off his expensive clothes, handed them back to his father, and declared that from that moment on, his only father would be the one in heaven. From that day forward, Francis embraced a life of radical poverty. He wore a simple, rough tunic tied with a rope, begged for his food, and served the most forgotten people in society, especially the lepers, whom everyone else feared and avoided. He didn't see poverty as a curse, but as a blessing, a way to be free from worldly distractions and closer to God. His genuine joy, humility, and absolute commitment to his new life were magnetic. Soon, other young men were drawn to his example, wanting to live as he did. This small group became the first Franciscan friars. They had no monastery, no possessions. They wandered the countryside, preaching a simple message of repentance, peace, and love for all of creation. And when I say all of creation, I mean it. Francis had a profound connection with nature. There are beautiful stories of him preaching to birds, who would gather around and listen intently. He once reportedly made a pact with a wolf that was terrorizing a town, calming the animal and bringing peace between it and the villagers. To Francis, the sun, the moon, the animals, and the earth were all part of his family, his brothers and sisters. He even wrote a famous song about it, the Canticle of the Sun, praising God through all these elements of nature. Francis's influence grew far and wide. He traveled to Egypt during the Crusades, not to fight, but to meet with the Sultan and preach a message of peace. Towards the end of his life, it is said that he received the stigmata, the wounds of Christ on his hands, feet, and side, a sign of his deep spiritual connection. He passed away in 1226, lying on the bare earth as he had requested, wanting to embrace Sister Death as just another part of God's creation. Francis of Assisi's story shows us a different kind of strength, not the strength of a warrior, but the strength of humility, compassion, and a love so vast it included everyone and everything. His legacy continues to inspire millions to this day, reminding us of the beauty of simplicity and the profound connection we share with the world around us. Thanks for watching. If you found this story as moving as I do, please hit that like button and subscribe for more stories that shape our world. See you in the next one.